Hello everyone, I am currently sat on my landing upstairs because I have been sorting out some old shirts that have been here for quite a few years. I used to have these when I was in school, which is over 3 years ago now. Wow, that's scary. But yeah, so I am sorting those out because I am hoping to try a minimalistic way of life, and for me that's always been quite difficult because I'm not even going to show you my room right now, but I hold on to a lot of things because when I deal with anxiety, some of the thoughts that I have are just completely wild. Like, I'll range from trying to sort things out and then getting to the point of, but what if I need this in the future? What if I need this for this? What if that happens? What if it has so much sentimental value and then I forget about the memory because I've thrown this particular object out, which are kind of irrational, but then it can range from that to, even with these shirts, like, what if I throw them out instead of giving them to a charity shop and then the landfill becomes too full and I end up ruining the planet? And while it's not totally crazy because we are heading that way if we don't start recycling and doing more for the environment, it's just crazy to think that these are thoughts that I deal with on a daily basis. Like, the worst case scenario will be the first thing that I think of, and it's like, it's intense because it's a constant battle between my logical brain, which is like, but you need to get rid of this, you don't need that, you haven't used it for this amount of time, versus, but the world's gonna end and it's gonna be your fault, and it's crazy. But yeah, that's a constant struggle, and I wanted to get that because people think, oh, anxiety is just like, you're scared to walk down the street, but it's not. It's like these constant crazy thoughts that are like, oh, you're ruining everyone's life and you're gonna end up killing someone and getting framed for a murder that you haven't done. And yeah, it's intense. Okay, that was just, it's something that I've been wanting to talk about because it's just such a prevalent thing. It's something that I constantly battle with. But in terms of the more minimalist thing, I am moving out in September, and that is when I really plan to sort of stick with the, right, I need this many objects, I don't need to buy that, and just completely downscaling everything because I don't need it. And at the minute that's very difficult because, like I said, I have so much stuff in my room that I need to sort out because it's a mess. Like, I'm not saying like this is typical, like, oh, it's a mess, you know, there's like a shirt on the floor. I'm talking about, it's a mess. There's stuff everywhere. I practically have just a corridor to get to my bed. It's ridiculous, but the more I think about it, the more I get stressed about it and the more I get overwhelmed, and I'm like, but I don't know where to start. So I guess this video is kind of me saying that I'm gonna start at some point, because what better way to motivate yourself than commit to people on the internet? So there we go. At some point you will see the mess that is in there and hopefully the end result of when it's sorted and completely tidy and not a mess. But yeah, definitely will start the minimalist way of lifestyle soon. I am part of a group on Facebook for Newcastle Minimalists, and I have a meeting with them tonight, which will be exciting. Their talk is about food because the leader of the group is vegan, and you know, what better way to reduce the amount of waste than to go vegan? So there's my little message for you all. Yeah, also I feel like the top goes well with that, and if you like the top I will leave the link in the description below. Yeah, I think that's all I kind of wanted to say, just committing myself to future plans so I can't back out of it and give myself more excuses. There we go, this has been fun. So thank you for watching my ramble about how my house is a mess. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye!